Hey everybody, this video we're just going to go over the WoW ElvUI interface. So this is just going to be a quick video of how to set it up, how to configure it a little bit, and make sure you like and subscribe. So because there's going to be more videos and tutorials coming out, there's going to just be some actual videos that I'm streaming, with some cutscenes and things like that that are going on within some of the streaming that I'm going to be doing. But this tutorial is just going over the ElvUI. Now, what you want to do is go to Google and type in WoW ElvUI, and you'll come, and you should be able to find this link. It's in tukey.org. And this is just going to give you an idea of some of the things that you can do to customize the WoW interface. This one looks really nice. So this is just some of the things that you can do to customize the WoW interface and make it look really nice. So when you get to this page, you just want to scroll down here and click on Download ElvUI. When you download it, it'll be a zip file. So just go ahead and unzip it. There's going to be two folders in there. Two folders for ElvUI. What you want to do is you want to copy those two folders into the add-ons directory. You can find that mostly in like your local drive and then program files, x86, World of Warcraft. Make sure you go into retail. If you have classic, then I think there's a classic add-on as well. But you want to go into retail, then you want to go into interface, and then go to add-ons. And as you can see here, I have ElvUI and ElvUI Options UI. Those are two folders. Also, when you have to update this, and it will tell you when it's out of date, just download the newest version. Just go to the website, download the newest version. And what you can do is you can just highlight these right here, and then just go ahead and delete them, and then paste in the updated files. Don't worry about overwriting anything, because anything that you do as far as within your profiles is going to be saved in the WTF folder. So I wouldn't worry about updating it or anything. And also there is a backup feature that I'm going to show you as well. So once you download it and get it in that directory, and you go ahead and start up WoW, then you hit escape and you go down here and you choose ElvUI. So the first thing we're going to go over is we're going to go over the profiles. Right here's the profile section. You can create new profiles. And if you run like a tank, a healer, you can create new profiles for each one. One of the great things about this is enable spec role. So like you can create certain ones that if it's for Brewmaster, for Mistweavers, for Windwalker. So you can enable spec roles. You can copy the settings from an existing profile into the current active profile. So let's say I'm going to go ahead and create test one, and I'm just going to go ahead and create that. And then let's say I'm going to copy it from, let's say, default. So now it's just going to be the default, and you can come in here and you can delete one from the profile, and you can go ahead and share your current profile. You can share the filters, you can export the profile, and you can import it. So the one thing that you're going to find is there's going to be a chat on the right-hand side, the left and the right. And what you can do is you can go in here into chat, go to panels, and you can go to left only, or you can go to right only, or you can go to show both of them. So if you only want the left one to show, go ahead and choose left only for the chat. Now for the action bars, we have here the action bars, we have player bars, and it's just going to start out 1, 2, let's see, let me go back into my profiles, and I'm just going to choose the healer global one, and what I'm going to do is just go ahead and toggle my fingers. I'm just going to bring them up here and show you what they're like. Go ahead and like this. So the action bars, you can enable them, you can disable them. The buttons I have set to 12, and the buttons per row I have set to 4. So each one of these is going to be 12 buttons, and it's going to be rows of 4. So, and the reason I have it is because this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, and this is 4. This is Q, E, and then RT. So, and then so forth on to the next row. So that's how I have mine set up. You can set yours up differently. You can set it up so where it's 12 buttons and like just 8 per row, things like that, however you want to set yours up. And you go here, you have a pet bar, you have a stance bar, and you have a micro bar. And the micro bar, this is the micro bar. This is the micro bar. So, and I'm just going to drag this out of the way. I'm running a very wide screen, 35-inch widescreen, so I'm not recording everything in here. So that's what the action bars, and you can have the button spacing inside here, like button spacing. I have mine set to 5. You can do it like 12, and you can see it really spaces it out. There's many different things that you can do to customize it however you like. So we want to go over key bindings. Now the key bindings is under action bars under general. Now the key bindings, there's 2 ways to get there. You can click right here to keybind mode, and you go to keybind mode, or you can go to chat, do /KB, and get your key bindings that way. That way when you hover over, when you're hovering over here and you hit 1, that's going to key bind it to 1. Hover over this, hit 2, key bind it to number 2. And then if you go to another bar, you want this one to be like shift 1, like I have mine set to shift 1, shift 2, 3, and shift 4. And then once you key bind all of that, then you can just click save. And that will do all the key bindings for you. It's just a quick way to key bind all your action bars. So the unit frames, this is the one that I want to go over in more detail. As you can see, this is individual unit frames. So this is your player unit frame. So you can come in here, you can do your health bar, you can position it, you can set the attach text, you can do a cast bar, you can enable the cast bar, your buffs, your aura bars, things like that. And then target, you can set different things for the target, the aura bars, the buffs, like cast bar, things like that. And when you go into group units, this right here is a party. So this would be like the 5-man party. So you can go ahead and change things on that as far as like buffs, buff indicator, active power, cast bar, things like that. The raid, you can change all of this on the raid. You can change the width of it, the height of it, things like that. You can click on this right here to actually display it. That right there will display it. So if you want to do the height of like 80, you can make it really, and then like 50, you can make it really big if you want. So you can change whatever options you want. And of course the health. And then when you go to party frames, you can display that. and that is right here. Party frames are up here. I was messing around with it, so I'm just going to go ahead and move it back down here. I'll go ahead and lock it. So that's what you can do with the unit frames. All right, there's one section I want to go over. So you can change the color of your health and your cast bar, things like that. And the way you find that is you go into unit frames, you go into general, you go to colors. And here is the color. I have this to gray. You can change it to however color you want. You can change it to blue if you want. And change it however you want. And another one is, I'm going to cancel this out. You can do cast bar. So as you can see, mine's yellow. See right there, it's yellow. And if we go over to general, let's see, colors, health, and value. You can do the powers, you can cast bar, aura, reactions, selection, power prediction. There's a lot of different things that you can do. Now, for this, I do healer. So, mouse over glow. As you can see, it's not glowing. I do a mouse over glow. So, when I do a mouse over on a frame, I know that that's highlighted. Because sometimes if you're within the RAID frames and you kind of lose your mouse, but I have the sonar add-on, so but you kind of can know which one you're hovering over, so you know that that's the right person to heal. So I think that's kind of nice for healers. So this is all the different things. This add-on is very powerful. There's many things that you can do with it. You have for filters, you can do filters. I might do a tutorial on that later because that's a pretty big topic to go over. But this should get you the basics of ElvUI, so where you can customize it to how you like it. And also, when you save the profile, it saves it to the WTF folder, so you don't have to worry about blowing out your settings when you update it. But if you go to profile, you can definitely export your profile and save it to somewhere on a hard drive. So that's one thing that if you customize this, you might want to go ahead and save it to a text file. So if you export this and do export now, as you can see, this is just a custom export. You just copy and paste this into a text file and then just save it. And that will help you if for some reason things get corrupted or it gets blown out, then you'll have a copy of it. Also, another thing is one of my friends, something happened to the computer, so when he reinstalled it, he had to redo everything. So I think this is probably a really good idea to go ahead and export it and save it to like a thumb drive or something like that. So if this video helped out, please give it a thumbs up and make sure you hit the subscribe button that's down below. And I will talk to you later. Bye.